Hello to everyone and welcome to this video. We are now at the end of the month of April. This means that in a few days' time, we will witness the release of the Diversity Visa Lottery results. And so in today's video, not only will I be recalling how to check your Diversity Visa Lottery results, I will also be sharing with you a number of very important points that are related to the checking of your results. So let's go into that and let's begin with those very important points. The first point has to do with the official website of the Diversity Visa program, the website that you will need to access to check your Diversity Visa Lottery result. In a moment, I'm going to put that address on your screen, but before I do that, let me make a little clarification concerning the address, because every year at about this time, I come across people asking the question concerning this address. Now, a few years ago, the official address was dvlottery.state.gov, but that address was changed. So in case what you have or what you have heard or what you hear somewhere else is dvlottery.state.gov, that address will lead you to an error page. Simply replace lottery by program in that address and you will be led to the official website of the Diversity Visa program. So the correct address is dvprogram.state.gov. dvprogram.state.gov. That's the first important point. Now, the second important point are the things that you will need in order to check your Diversity Visa Lottery results. You will need your confirmation number. Your confirmation number is the number that you received right after you submitted your Diversity Visa entry. Right after the submission of your entry, there was a screen that followed immediately. On that page, you had your confirmation number. So it's that number that I'm referring to. You will need that number to check your Diversity Visa Lottery results. Now, in case you have lost that number or you didn't take note of that number, then just follow along, because there is a way that you can check your result in case you do not have your confirmation number. We are going to cover that in this video. The next thing that you will need is your last name or your family name. It is also referred to as your surname. You will have to enter your surname in order to check your Diversity Visa Lottery results. And finally, you will need your year of birth. Not your entire birth date, but just the year in which you were born. So those three pieces of information: your confirmation number, your last name or family name or surname, and your year of birth. Now, the final thing I would like to share with you concerns when you are to check your Diversity Visa Lottery results. Now, there are some details connected to checking your results, and so what I did in a recent video was to outline all of those details, provide all of the relevant explanation concerning the time when you are supposed to check your Diversity Visa Lottery results, especially based on your location, where you are in the world. And so what I'm going to do is to leave the link to that video in the description of this one that is just below this video. After watching this video, I advise you to click on that link and watch that video as well to get the exact information relating to when you are to check your Diversity Visa Lottery result. Having said that, now let's go over to the official website of the Diversity Visa program, dvprogram.state.gov, and recall how to check your Diversity Visa Lottery result. So we head over to our browser. We could use the search bar in Google by typing in our address, or we decide to type it in directly in the address bar. In that case, as we said, dvprogram.state.gov. We enter that address, and that takes us to the official website of the diversity visa program that we spoke about earlier. This is the website in question. There are pieces of information concerning the ongoing program, that is DV 2025, as well as the incoming program DV 2026. If you like, you can read through these pieces of information. But when it comes to checking your result, you will need to click on this blue button that says check status. So we click on that button, and then it takes us to the next page, that is the welcome page, where we have to click on another blue button, the button that has continue written on it. We click on it, and this is going to take us to the entrant information page. Now remember, we spoke about 3 pieces of information that are needed to check your diversity visa lottery result. We said the first piece of information was your confirmation number. So if you're in possession of your confirmation number, you will have to type it in or copy it and paste it in this first box. Now, we will return in a moment to those of you who have forgotten or lost your confirmation number, but let's continue with those who are in possession with the confirmation number. The next piece of information that should appear in this second space is your family name or your last name or your surname. You are to type in your surname in this second space. And then we move further down to your year of birth. That's the third piece of information that needs to be entered. We enter that in this space. And then finally, we have to reproduce exactly what we have in this final space. And then the final thing to do here would be to click on the submit button. So once you have filled out all of these 4 spaces, you click on the submit button, and then the next thing that should appear on your screen should be your diversity visa lottery result. Now that is for those who are in possession of their confirmation number. Now, in case you are not in possession of your confirmation number, perhaps you lost your confirmation number or you misplaced it, then you will have to use this link. The link that says forgot confirmation number, that is just below the first space. So click on that link, and then it's going to take you to this page where you will need to enter some information that will allow the system to find your confirmation number and place it in that first box. Now, when you look here, we have DV 2025. DV 2026 is not yet available because the date of publication of the result has not yet come. And that is one reason why I included the link to the video that I spoke about at the beginning of this one, the video that explains when you should begin to check your diversity visa lottery result. So once that time comes, in this page we will have 2026, which will concern most of you watching this video. So just choose 2026, then you scroll down to the second space, which requests your full name. This time your family or last name in this box, and then in the box that follows, your first name, and then after that, your middle name. In case you do not have a first name, you click in this space, no first name. And in case you do not have a middle name, you click in this second space. Now, one thing I must also add is that your name should be reproduced in this form exactly as it was used on your DV entry form when you entered the diversity visa lottery. After that, you will also have to include, this time around, is your full date of birth, the month, the date, and the year. After that, you will have to include your email address, that is the email address that you used on your diversity visa entry form. And then finally, you will have to reproduce this inscription exactly as it is in this fifth and final space. After doing that, then you click on submit. Now, this time around, it's not going to lead you to your result. it is going to lead you to the page that we saw previously, but your lost confirmation number will automatically appear in the first box on that page. So what will be left will be to fill out the remaining spaces, and then finally you click on the submit button. Thank you for watching.